can't say her. See, like I had it right the first time, and now I can't say it again. McDowell knows.
McDowell, no. Yeah.
I know. The Quiet Year. So we're gonna do again. We're gonna deal each other 4 cards. To speed it up.
Cool.
And then take turns. This is for autumn. We just done spring and summer.
I hear on the wind that autumn is Death Month.
Death month.
Yep.
Yeah, that's about right. Fall and winter are pretty bad. The project isn't working out as expected. Radically change the nature of this project. Don't modify the project die. When it resolves, you'll be responsible for telling the community how it went. Or something goes foul and supplies are ruined. Add a new scarcity. Oh boy. Alright. I'm just gonna declare that I'm modifying what are our 2 projects? We're training the things in the night, and we're trying to capture the other guy. We're trying to capture the person responsible for night.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna add a new scarcity. For the first time, druids are running out of food. As things stop growing. Project clocks tick down. They arrest the druid, and I'm gonna draw. They hang him. You know, the guy was like, it was a big misunderstanding. I was trying to help everybody, but everyone's really pissed at him. So they hang the guy. Want contempt? Yeah. Okay. Now it's actually my... Oh no, the monster one finishes. So Adam, take that away. What goes on?
So the way they captured this person was they kind of rigged like this fancy druid trap where they kind of like tie ropes around some of the animals, and there's like some knot that comes loose, and they just have the animals like run all around him and tie him up. And then when they're trained to leave is when the knot that ties to them comes loose. So they helped capture him.
So they capture the guy instead.
Yep.
I'm trying to fix the camera.
And this is a trick that will survive for years to come.
Oh, I dig it.
Are you ready?
Oh, I think so. Okay. So my project is going to be, or no, I was going to discover something new. I was going to say that the void makes the tree and the island grow a lot bigger, like it's extra sunlight.
Yeah.
So it gets larger.
I just thought of something. I think you could go into like the page tab and then change the background color to black if you wanted to, or some sort of dark color.
Oh.
If you're into that, the things that would kind of disappear would be the smoke from the hut, but it's all stuff that's like not applicable really anymore. So I think, yeah, gray works.
Exactly. Something a little bit more neutral.
Yeah. Perfect.
Okay.
Sweet.
That's my turn.
Cool. The 9 of Autumn. The community works constantly, and as a result, a project finishes early. Or a group goes out to explore the map more thoroughly and finds something that had been previously overlooked. They go back to the growing sapling in the center of the river, and they find that the remnants of the old blight are now a blessing, because even trees that are not of its own kind now are growing faster in its presence and in a healthy way.
Ooh. Do the trees that are burning, like the blighted burning trees, do they give off light?
Yeah, totally. I said that at the beginning.
Yeah.
They glow like orange.
Yeah.
They have like veins that run through their bark.
Yeah, I knew they had the veins, but I forgot you said that they were glowing. Yeah, I like the idea that actually they kind of like, it looks like they're on fire. Like it gives like the flickering effect of being on fire. That sort of like fiery shimmer. Like if you're looking at a light source, but you can't see it, but like, you know, if you see like a light on, like if somebody made a fire in a cave, right? Like you see like the flickering light. That's what it.
But it's just like it blowing in the wind or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yep. Totally.
Cool. Awesome.
Okay, so that's the card. So
no
do we have any projects?
No, not right now.
Okay, cool. Maybe I should start another one, possibly. Discover something new. Yeah. Let's start a project to grow more of these formerly blighted, now
light trees.
Yeah, bright trees.
Okay.
And that should take maybe, let's have it take, this might be multiple different projects. So I think I'm going to have just kind of like propagating it take about a month, so like 4 weeks.
Okay, and that's for
and then
sowing.
Spreading them all around would probably take another 2, but we'll address that when we come to it.
Okay, sowing seeds.
Yep.
Old Johnny Fire seeds.
Yep.
Someone sabotages a project and it fails. Or someone's caught trying to sabotage the efforts of the community. How does the community respond? Someone tries to steal the fire seeds, being like, "This is insane. We should be working on. We should be working on
contempt."
Yeah, we should be working on removing the void and returning things to normal." And everyone's like, "Do you remember what it was like in summer?" No. Like, you know what? This is better than Double Sun. So he's like, "I feel like I'm taking crazy pills." And they hold him in contempt. For my turn, I'm gonna do a project. That guy prays to the soul of the rock for guidance, and he's gonna spend a week A guidance for No, I'm sorry. No, we're gonna hold a discussion. The question that I have is, are we all right with the void in the sky? What if it lasts longer than we want it to?
So go over with me again how we can spend contempt in like a discussion that's being had.
Like a social currency. Like if you feel like people are listening to you and you feel like you got a chance to say what's on your mind, if you felt like you were not being heard, you can remove a contempt token.
Okay. I'm going to say that once the bright trees are spread throughout our land, we will have no need for the suns that have killed us before.
Oh, damn. Yeah, you know, part of being a druid is going with nature, but also knowing when we need to. How do I want to say this? I'm agreeing with you, like, out of whatever this conversation. I'm agreeing with you, but sometimes the druid's job is not to save the limb, it's to save the body. So if that means giving up our belief in the sun and stuff for better nature, then so be it. Like, very pragmatic kind of thing.
Yep.
Cool. So I believe that's my turn. I did not take down your project, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you should be. I have the Ace of Autumn. Ooh, this one looks complex at a glance. The community becomes obsessed with a single project. Which one? Why? Choose one. Let me get rid of this because it's getting that way. They decide to take more time to ensure that it is perfect. Add 3 weeks to the project die. They drop everything else to work on it. All other projects fail. If there are no projects underway, that is not the case.
Well, that kind of makes sense. We're like, okay, well, we're giving up our old ways as druids. We need to do this fire thing right.
Yeah.
But this does become 6 weeks. Okay. What would Oh, I guess it becomes 5 then, because it ticks down.
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
Makes enough sense to me. Okay, let's see. Let's discover something new.
What do we find? What do your lavender eyes see?
There are fireflies around the river.
Ooh.
Or they appear to be fireflies. But they're fake creatures who ask, one moment, let me change my color. Oh my goodness. This is really frustrating.
Yeah,
Can you draw some? Wait, I think I might have got it. There we go. Okay. Fireflies that are totally actually just fey creatures who want the river to be healed.
Yay! So that was discover something new, right?
Yep. Now it is your turn.
The King of Autumn. A natural disaster strikes the area. You focus on getting everyone to safety, remove an abundance, and a project fails. You focus on protecting your supplies and hard work at any cost. Several people die as a result. Oh boy, so what is that? It's got to be a thunderstorm. It's got to be a thunderstorm, and including floods from the river that seek to like ruin everything. We make sure that the fields are safe, but we divert the river. We end up making a diversion, so it doesn't go into our where we live, but it floods over the rock and the forest, the rock monument and the sunken and the forest, and now it becomes like a moor.
Oh. It felt really good to watch that river come out, because I just got like a real feeling of like the waters are rising, and now I know where like the low places are. That was like really satisfying to watch you draw that.
Oh, cool. Thanks. Yeah, no more river. Okay. Now, projects tick down.
Totes.
And it's still my turn. We're going to discover something new. Now that the water goes through the forests, music is heard in the forests. Not good music. Sad music. Melancholic music. Yeah. Okay, my turn. My turn is complete.
Cool. The Two of Autumn.
Yup, just a second. There we go.
Someone returns to the community ball. Who? Where are they? Or where were they? Or you find a body. Do people recognize who it is? What happened? I like the second one. You find a body. Do people recognize who it is? What happened? So I think this city has to have like their own river, or their own part of the river that extends to the north. Maybe it developed this year, maybe not, who knows. But they definitely have like a moat that goes around it. Okay, we're doing this again.
You have to select the tool first, then the color.
Yeah, I'm doing that. It just has a really delayed reaction when I try to like click on the color panel.
Oh.
So then I think it's not working. So then I click it again, and then it'll pop up for a second and then disappear.
Yep. Okay. Yep. Been there.
So then there's a river that comes around from way off in the north. And normally it would have fed into where the lake was, but now it just kind of dribbles in before joining the more healthy rest of it.
Oh, that's cool.
And then maybe it's because right here it's diverting into like a pool or something. And then there's just a little bit. Yeah, something like that.
Okay. Rad. Alright, last card of autumn for me.
I did mention a moat. So I will draw that moat.
Someone among you the strongest among you dies what caused the death, or the weakest among you dies. Who's to blame for their death? Ooh. The weakest. I feel like the druids, I feel like, oh yeah, this is sad. Like the last vestiges of people who wish there was the sun, or whatever, kill themselves. They drown themselves in that pool.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put a little graveyard symbol. Oh, that's cool. More monuments to death. Okay. For my turn. Oh, project clock's tick down. For my turn, I'm gonna start a new project. I will discover the source of the singing in the woods. That's gonna take 3. Okay.
Cool. 6 of Autumn. The last card. Introduce a dark mystery among the members of the community, or conflict flares up among community members, and as a result, a project fails. After the last sun druids kill themselves, all the druids who remain develop these misty glowing eyes that glow in the dark.
Oh shit.
And they change color based on like their mood or whatever.
Oh,
so
wow.
In anger, it's like they're like candle flames. In like contemplation, they're like misty blue or something like that.
Yeah, that's creepy.
In meditation, they're like a green.
Mood eyes.
Yeah, mood eyes. Cool. Project clocks tick down, and I get to do something else. I am going to hold a discussion at a grand celebration around the first bright tree that was planted a few seasons ago.
Ooh, how much planning?
I'm not planning a celebration. I'm doing a celebration right now to hold a discussion.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
My topic is one of the new people who talks the most. He's not really a person in authority. He says, or no, I'm gonna have her be a she. She says, It is good that we have no more opposition to our cause. We will survive this winter when the Frost Shepherds come.
If only things were that simple. We still have those pesky humans to deal with. So I'm gonna take contempt.
Me too.
Projects tick down. Alright, for your turn. Oh, wait, that was your turn, right?
Yep.
Cool, so projects should have ticked down. Now we get our winter cards. So when I don't know how this works. Well, either one of us is going to get the Frost Shepherd card and we're going to do it when we get to it, or we're just going to play out our 8 turns.
Yeah. I'll just try not to look at the cards that I draw.
Winter is harsh and desperation gives rise to fear-mongering. Spend the week dispelling their violent sentiments, or declare war on someone or something. Oh yeah, hell yeah. We declare war on humanity, on the humans.
Totally.
It's gonna be 4. We assemble our beasts of the night and stuff and get ready to lay siege to the humans. And then only then we'll be ready for the Frost Shepherds.
All right, tick down the other clocks. Unless you wanted to
No?
to not do it since you overdid them last time.
No, I didn't overdo it. I just didn't do it until at the end of the turn.
Oh, okay, sure.
Now it's my
Gotcha.
turn. I'm going to discover something new. The fireflies that danced around the water have died. But where they lie, mushrooms sprout. Delicious edible mushrooms. It's a food source. So, we have some food. It's still scarce. It's not a scarcity, but it's not an abundance unless we collect it.
Yeah. Cool. I put down the Ace of Winter.
Ooh.
Now it's time to conserve energy and resources. A project fails, but gain in abundance. Or, now is the time for hurried labor and final efforts. A project finishes early, but gain a scarcity. So, our project to lay siege onto mankind, the druids and their animals were going over there, but the first and harshest snowfall came down, and with no sun to warm them, it was just like horrifyingly cold.
Wow.
So they wanted to go back to safety and gather their resources. So on their way back, they find these mushrooms and begin to collect them. And there's just a ton of them. They're on the island. There's some outside of the island too.
Yeah, like all in the banks of the water.
Yep. And we
Awesome.
finally get back the food that we had not had for a very long time, as we're just kind of like
Yeah,
picking
mushrooms.
stuff down out of the snow and stuff.
Yeah, awesome. So that's the
They're
card.
really wet mushrooms, but they're like super edible.
Projects tick down, so your project finishes. We now have finally the seeds. Planting the fire seeds finishes. So what does that look like, Adam?
Yeah,
Yeah, it was like Templar
Yeah.
Born in chat mentions that it was like trying to invade Russia. Yeah, exactly. We got in a land war in Asia.
Yep. So this looks like we're finally putting the saplings into the ground, and everywhere they're planted, the snow melts just a little bit, and they're not just bright, but they're also sort of warm.
Oh, I like that. Yeah.
So that helps as well. Isn't it strange that I have an easier time drawing with the trackpad than I do with my mouse?
You can draw, so that's already a leg up for me. I don't know what drawing is, so. Nice.
I was like, no, I can't really draw, but then I remembered
Copy
She
paste.
Displays in Darkness, and then I was like, no, that's a lie. I can draw quite well. So yeah, they're just in a bunch of different places.
Okay, and now the music one comes off. It's what they feared. Banshees.
Totally.
They were... were they prepared or unprepared? That's me. That's my puppy. Ooh. They find a source of its singing, and it's like a sunken grave or whatever. And so, like, it's an elven lady lamenting, missing the sun and all that kind of stuff. And they dispatch her, but like all banshees, unless you solve the problem, they will come back. So they have to research and figure out how to stop it if they need to. So, anyways, but they do know what the mysterious musical things are. So now it's your turn?
They discover something new. After they dismiss the banshees, they discover that they come back.
Ah, the lamentations of the women. Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you, Fraser.
And yeah. I think there's one that haunts the memorial dedicated to the dead rock. And I'm going to draw that.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, I see some misty, like, grayed out blues in here. That's perfect.
Thanks, Roll20 palette.
Yeah.
Creepy. That's good. I like it. It's perfect.
Cool.
All the animals and young children are crying and won't stop, or a great atrocity is revealed. let's hold a discussion about why the animals and children are crying. How could this have happened?
The banshee disturbs their sleep much as it does ours.
Truly, truly, this is a case of you reap what you sow. We should have. I'm having doubts of this whole void thing. Now for my turn.
Yep.
Gonna have a project of we still haven't. We can't defeat the Frost Shepherds unless we get rid of the humans. So we're gonna try again. Even though we got turned around, we're gonna go back and another war party to the humans, and that's going to take 4. So that'll take us to the end of the game.
Yeah, totally. And I have the Jacques of Winter. An infected outsider arrives seeking amnesty. They have some much-needed resources with them. Choose one. You can welcome them into the community, remove a scarcity, but also introduce an infection into the community. Or you can bar them from entry. What scarcity could they have addressed? How does its need become more dire this week?
Ooh.
So the people up north come, and they live in a city, so they keep all of their diseases in, so they're just kind of like sick all the time. And they come down from the north, and they come bringing water from their city with them. And I believe we build the wall, and it's going to be a great wall, and we're going to keep them out.
Oh man.
And I'm going to draw the wall.
I'm curious to see it. And then while you're doing that, our projects tick down. Good wall. I see what you're doing there.
It's not done yet.
I know. I see what you're doing. It's a good idea. Playing with
My
perspective.
intricate Donald Trump joke is complete.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Is it to me?
I told you it was going to be a good wall.
Yeah.
No, I still have to do an
Oh, that's
action.
right. You still got your turn.
I'm really tempted to just have a discussion about how great the wall is.
Can we just take a moment to admire my wall?
Yeah, that's exactly what I want to do. We could discover something new or start a project. No, we're gonna have a discussion. Isn't this wall amazing? We haven't had a structure with such a grand display of elven architecture since times unremembered.
This was a waste of effort. We could have just destroyed the humans.
I take contempt to that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It was a great fucking wall.
A lot of good our wall will do in the winter. Frost shepherds can fly. What purpose does it serve against them? To me, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
Because that was your discussion, right?
Yeah, I kind of asked a question, but it was like a question that it was like a rhetorical question. Like,
yeah,
isn't this wall great? It's not like seeking help or anything. So,
yeah, it's a great wall.
Yeah, it's a great wall.
Oh, hey Nuki, thanks for joining us, man. Yeah, we're finishing up a game of the Quiet Year. We're almost done. We're in the winter. It's a game about D&D druids, and shit got messed up. Our community was pretty doomed. So my card, a headstrong community member takes charge of the community's work efforts. A project fails, or a headstrong community member tries to take control. How are they prevented? Project dice are not reduced this week. Ooh, he tries to take control, but they're prevented. How are they prevented? Oh man, I think that our druids are getting like fire magic from these trees.
Yeah.
And so like he's like, screw this, let's go, and then like they can like stop people with like they build like a wall of fire, like you're not going anywhere. You're not going to I think he was not, it's like, dude, forget about the humans, like let's just not worry about them, we have enough things to worry about, the wall will help us. And they entrap them with like a wall of fire or something, and they're like, no, we still gotta attack the humans because that's what we do. But their delay causes the army to not get ready, so project doesn't take down. To you, Adam.
Cool. Alrighty.
This is supposed to be post-apocalyptic setting. You're causing the apocalypse. Yeah, we're it's kind of true.
It's fine.
Everything's fine. Under control. Sorry. Getting the old stretch of Roonies. There you go.
Yeah. Someone goes missing. If they're alone in the winter elements, choose one. The community organizes constant search parties, and eventually the person is found. Project dice are not reduced this week, or no one ever hears from that person again.
Damn.
I'm going to say the person who loved building this wall got lost and was found, and project dice are not reduced this week. Which means I can go straight to doing an action.
So who got lost?
Oh, it was the dude who proposed the wall and thought it was great and everything.
Oh, okay.
We found Donald Trump. He was fine. And then I am going to discover something new, which is that the snow is not stopping and it's getting ever colder.
Oh shit. So everything's getting like layered with cold and frost.
Yep.
Alright. In my turn. The frost shepherds arrive. The
Perfect.
game is over. That makes sense. The snow's never stopped falling.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. So we don't actually get to see what happens at the end of the game. Like it purposefully says like, and you're done.
Yeah. Yeah.
But let's spend a couple minutes talking about the game, shall we? Before we head out of here. First off, Dark Lavender. Hey, where are you? How can people find you, my friend?
They can find me if you just look up into the sky.
You
You can also find me on the internet at twitter.com/darklavendervoid, twitch.tv/darklavendervoid, patreon.com/darklavendervoid if you want to check out my free games.
Yeah, what games do you make, and what have you been working on lately?
So interestingly enough, 2 of my older games were basically both attempting to do the Quiet Year.
Like before you knew what the Quiet Year existed?
Until today.
Yeah.
And I hadn't read it until last week. They're slightly different, but they're really similar to Quiet Year. The one I'm working on right now is HGTV meets HP Lovecraft. It's a Blades hack. You're in a world that's really fucked up in ways you can't see because it's all glossed over with heavy coats of makeup and good lighting.
Awesome. Yeah, that's a cool game. I really want to try it again. Like we should talk about getting it scheduled
We
again.
need to do it again.
I
was actually going to talk about that before we went live.
Oh, yeah.
I do want to do that on
For sure.
Once Upon a Time again.
Yeah. Cool. And I'm Eric. I'm Eric Vulgaris here on the internet. You can follow me on Twitter at Eric Vulgaris, here at Twitch, Eric Vulgaris. I'm also on YouTube. Like this video will be going up in YouTube either tonight or tomorrow. Yeah, so let's just finish our closing thoughts of the game. I love the Quiet Year. This wasn't honestly, this wasn't my favorite game of the Quiet Year I've played, but this was still fun. I think this game would be better with more people.
That is fair enough.
You?
This was my only game of the Quiet Year, and I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah.
Because...
Oh, don't get me wrong. This is like good
Yeah.
pizza, right? Like, I still enjoyed it.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
Also, I was fucking super spoiled. I had the best game of the Quiet Year at Go Play Northwest, so I'm kind of spoiled.
Yeah, exactly. So I like the drawing, and I like modifying the map, and I just like games that kind of give you artifacts of things like you can take home or file away in like a folder or something like that. Like I'm gonna have this in my Roll20 pretty much forever.
Yeah, to tell you the truth, this game is not as good at online as it is in person.
I could see that.
Because you don't have the physical map and the sketchings and that kind of stuff. That definitely lends itself. But obviously it's fun and extremely playable.
Yeah.
But there is something tactile.
You need
about
extra
having-
equipment to make it work.
Yeah. I don't like the... Yeah, I mean, Roll20's not really designed to play this on here, right?
Yeah.
Like, its drawing tool's very mediocre. It has no layering, right? So, like, if you could play around with some of that kind of stuff, it would be cool. You could have a little bit more fun. But you can't... Basically, you're not letting yourself leverage the internet technology. Business, right? So... Yeah, but otherwise, shit, like, I love this game. And this was the fastest game of the Quiet Year I've ever played. I definitely prefer the short version compared to the long version. The long one, well, first off, if you're playing with, like, 4 people, the long version will take you probably 3.5, 4 hours. Maybe, actually, no, it will take you 4 hours, especially if people are new. It will take you 4 hours, 4.5 hours. It's just a long game. It's a very long game.
That sounds right.
But, yeah, the short one, it also lets you, you can do more about regarding replayability, because since you're not exhausting the deck, not every game is the same. Even though, like,
Exactly.
the order of cards are different or the same, you just sometimes you don't see your cards, right? Like, we didn't play with
Right.
12 cards total throughout this game, and those are all cards that can change and vary things because a lot of the deck is good and bad. But anyways, yeah, no, thank you, Adam, for coming on here. And yeah, no,
Totally.
and I'm sorry, and I want to shout out to Golden H. Golden H messaged me just a little bit too late when I was getting started. We would have had a third tonight.
Yup.
But we'll remedy that sometime. And also, I know Templar, Warden, and Fraser, Canadian Soy Sauce, mentioned that they wanted to play the Quiet Year at some point. You should get a hold of me because I'd love to play this game again sometime, random streamed or not. Like, I don't know, but like, I love this game and I want to share it because it's super fun. I always thought the Quiet Year would be a cool game to play as a like world building game before you play Apocalypse World. Like, I always thought that would be interesting. Or,
Yeah, that sounds good.
Or like do this, or do like Downfall into this, or like Downfall into this into Apocalypse World, like the whole shebang. I don't know, something. It would be cool. Anyways, that'll do it for us tonight, guys. Take care. I got a lot of cool stuff planned coming up. I gotta finish recording and editing a video for my Patreon that I'm setting up.
Oh, badass.
Yeah, for my podcasting and videoing stuff that I'm doing now. Oh yeah, I'm starting a podcast. We did Character Generation, Stars Without Number. It's really cool. So I'm working on that. All those kind of things. I'm gonna be playing The Veil soon, as well as Blaze in the Dark. More details of that to come. Follow me on Twitter. And yeah, so it's gonna be fun. So take care, guys. I'll do it.
See you guys later.